So, welcome to the first ever tour of our allotment. I was planning to do this in the spring with a lovely spring garden, but seeing as we've had snow and we never have snow, I figured I'd take this opportunity to take a couple of pictures and get some video footage while I'm here and before it melts, and it's already started melting. So this is my partner's herb bed. Obviously many of the annual herbs are dead, but the perennials are still in place. Got some thyme, got some rosemary and sage, of course, which needs to come out. It's just way too much of it. This is where we have our tomatoes in the summer, and I planted some broad beans, but unfortunately I put them in too late, so they're only just starting to come out. It'll still give us a nice little harvest, at least of shoots, maybe even of beans, before the tomatoes have to go back in. But in the end, I only put it in there to amend the soil, so it's fine either way. This is our little greenhouse. I'll come back to that later on. It's non-heated, of course. We don't have electricity on the allotment. The barbecue for the summer, can't wait to get that started again. Then we have some of our compost bins in the back, and the shed. And here in Germany, the sheds can actually be fairly big. Ours is not typical. Most of them are actually made out of stone. This is not very well insulated, but the roof is see-through, so we can use it as a second greenhouse in the spring to harden off the plants. This is where we like to party once COVID will allow us to have guests again. We have some herbs there, and along this I'm going to be putting some pots with potatoes, and then next year we're going to turn that into beds. All right, this is my daughter's herb bed, which she's going to, well, she says she wants to spread out a bit further back until about here. We'll see how that goes, because in the end I'm the one taking care of everything. Some of our kale left back there, which actually did very well in the minus 10 degree weather. Yeah, that's my big compost bin, which isn't doing too well. We have mice in there, so we have to figure out what to do about that. Then you can't see the paths very well. They're kind of narrow too. You have some salad greens left in the beds that did pretty well. Once we have a couple of degrees more, I can harvest those again. Right now we're at -2, so just above freezing, just below freezing. And come back here, some parsley left. These are new beds that I did no-dig with cardboard and compost. We have some spinach in there on the right side, and on the left side in the middle we have garlic and onions further on, next to the apple tree. Very young apple tree. And then just last week, before it got so cold, I did some new no-dig beds here and enlarged some over here. You can see they go up to the fence, and now they go up to here. Okay. So here everything is frozen, although it's starting to melt. And our globe artichokes, looking good actually. Not completely gone yet. We'll see. Usually they survive the winter here. It never gets that cold, nor for very long. And some more kale left. And we have the small raised beds that we basically use for growing carrots and parsnips, because the ground is very rocky and uneven here. Yeah, so basically that's it. We have a big bit of lawn in the middle. That's allowed here in Germany, but We're trying to make new beds all around it, and then eventually we won't have much lawn left.